Being a great mentor here at Harlan is a lot like being a winning coach. Great coaches motivate, they inspire, and they teach. Great coaches work to bring out the best in their athletes. Great coaches foster team collaboration. They understand what it takes to win. They understand they must work together. They must inspire their players. Great coaches seek to be the very best they can and to build winning teams. Great coaches teach, they listen, and they motivate. When great coaches do their job well, their players rise to the occasion and perform. As a mentor, your job is very much like a coach. Mentorship comes with responsibility. With successful mentoring results, mentors can find themselves on the upward mobility ladder to promotion and increased pay. Sound good? Let's jump into learning a little bit more about Harlan's mentorship program and your role as a mentor. Successful mentorship comes with some basic rules and requirements, so let's review. Schedule to meet your assigned mentee at least one time a week at the designated mentor meeting spot for at least 5 to 10 minutes. For Avon, the mentor meeting spot is in the employee break room. Just look for the sticker on the floor. Being a successful mentor is just like being a successful coach. Your role is to inspire your mentees to perform well, to be a role model they can follow, and teach them the fundamentals of performing their role to the best of their ability. Here are some tips that will help you be a championship mentor. Each time you meet your mentee, ask at least 3 questions. Here's some examples. Ask a question about how they're fitting into the team, such as, can you tell me the first name of one person on your team? Ask a question about how they believe they're doing, such as, is there something you don't understand that I can help explain? Ask a question about their life, their family, or what they're interested in outside of work. Be sure to make eye contact with your mentee and to smile when engaging with them. Actively listen to what they have to say. Make them feel important and needed, because just like you, they are. Another thing that's important for mentors to do is to build the self-worth and character of mentees. Each time you meet with your mentee, after listening to what they share with you, give them a compliment. Here's an example. You ask your mentee a question. What's the one thing you've done this week that you're most proud of? Here's a possible mentee response. I was on time every single day this week. How would you respond to this in the form of a compliment? Perhaps you might say, wow, that's great. Being responsible like that will get you far here at Harlan. Keep up the great work. Now you try it. How would you respond to your mentee? Excellent. Nice job. You're a pro at this. Reinforce proper behavior, such as reminding them that housekeeping is everyone's responsibility or the importance of safety. Studies have shown that teams that give each other fist bumps and high fives outperform those that don't. So when you see your mentee on the floor, give them a solid fist bump. So what else do you need to know? Each week, you must complete your mentee's performance evaluation. This evaluation contains 8 simple yes/no questions about your mentee's performance during this past week. You can get this performance evaluation from your supervisor. Be sure to return the completed evaluation to your supervisor before you leave work. You will be doing an evaluation for each of your mentors during the 90-day period you are working with them and training them to become Harlan food manufacturing professionals. As a mentor, there are 2 more important things you must know. Number 1, your job as a mentor is to get your mentee successfully to and through their AFP certification. Let's break this down. Make sure your mentee is engaged at work with their job tasks. Make sure they feel part of the team. Make sure they feel confident and safe in their jobs. Help to build a winning attitude in them. Make sure they show up to work as scheduled. Help them problem solve. Make sure they review the AFP study guide. Make sure they know when their AFP test is and that they're prepared for it. You will also receive a copy of the AFP study guide designed for mentors, so use the information in that to help your mentees prepare each week when you meet with them. Remember, you are being compensated for their success, so you have a stake in this too. Finally, let's review the Mentor Code of Conduct. As a mentor, you agree to abide by this code every day and in every interaction that you have with your mentees, as well as your coworkers. Remember, you are leaders and role models. Let's take a moment and review the code. Always maintain company and personal confidentiality of your mentees. Always adhere to safe and company best practices and policies. Remember that professional boundaries should always be maintained. As a mentor, you agree to adhere to your personal limitations within your mentorship role. Remember, you have a duty to report conduct violations to either HR or your supervisor. Finally, keep in mind that this role is of the highest importance. As a mentor, you are elevated to champion CFP status, and that violations of this code of conduct will result in permanent removal from the mentorship program and champion CFP status. Since we have amazing mentors such as yourself, we don't expect that to happen though. However, keep in mind and remind your fellow mentors that you lead by example.
Mentor means we work together.
Mentorship means we help each other.
Mentorship means we make better products.
Harlan's mentor program is made for you.